Okay, so welcome to my video tutorial on dual swords. Dual swords, as you probably know, are quite a versatile weapon. They're fast, decently powerful, and they look quite cool when you use them. Now, first things first, common misconception about dual swords is that people seem to believe that the only way you can use them is to go into demonize and use the demonize combo. Now, that's not true. That is not the only thing you can do with dual swords. Even though it does decent damage and will make monsters flinch quite a lot of the time, when you get to the higher classes like G rank, it just doesn't become as easy not to perform because it leaves you with a wide opening, and the stagger limits on most monsters is much higher than it is in the lower classes, so it takes a lot more to make them stagger. Okay, the first attack with the dual swords is the basic drawing your weapon. So just as you're running along, tap triangle to draw your weapon. You can also roll. Once your weapon's drawn, you can roll and press triangle to do an up slash, or when your weapons are out, you press triangle 3 times to do the triple triangle combo. From there, you can roll. You can go into an extra attack using circle, which looks like this, or you can go into demonize, which you do by tapping R. In demonize, it's pretty much the same again. You've got the same combos, but the circle now jumps twice. Another added bonus is that halfway through circle, you can now interrupt that with circle again to go into demonized stance. Okay, a couple of quite nice tricks about dual swords is that you can, as you're running along, if you hold down R, then press triangle and circle together, you go straight into demonize. This is good because while you're in demonize, your attacks do quite a bit more damage than they do when you don't. Some people find it quite nice to use demon drugs while you're in demonize, because not demon drugs, mega juices while you're in demonize, because it keeps stamina up to maximum. Okay, so now we've covered the basic attacks. Just going to show you. This is G rank Rathian. This is HR8 Rathian. Hold on. Here you go. Now, being G rank, she has quite high stagger limits. And oh, she's here, which is quite nice. And she's also a really nice monster to try out your attacks on. Don't get too greedy, or she will hit you. Basic thing about dual swords, just don't be too greedy of attacks. Watch what monsters are doing, and just avoid them when you can. Attack them when they've got openings. And just be patient, really. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of the video. And I hope you liked it. Oh, another thing that I'd like to add about here is that when you're in demonized, you are immune to wind. So when a monster jumps in the air, flies away, or just uses a wind-based attack, you won't get knocked backwards, which is actually quite a handy little thing to have because it means that you can get an extra attack where you normally wouldn't be able to. Another thing just to mention now is when you go into demonize, when you go into demonize, if you tap triangle straight away, you can do a forward slash. Just another thing to note that. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Point of advice: when in an area of lots of monsters when using dual swords, make sure you know where they all are. I wasn't paying attention just now, and you saw what happened, so just be aware of that. Ouch! Unlike I was. Let's pretend we didn't see that.
Never understood how she could mean so little to so many. Why does she mean everything to me? Is it worth the pain with no one to blame for all of my insecurities? How did I ever let you go?
Well, I suppose it's as good a time to end as any. As you see, I got too greedy, and that's what happens. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you watch the rest of my videos.